Hey, it's Tasha here with the Burnett College and Career Advising Foundation. I just want to help you understand financial aid award letters. This is very important. When I graduated from high school and I went to attend college, I didn't understand a financial aid award letter. I went up to the school and it was just kind of a shocker for me. So I want to explain to you how to compare financial aid award letters. Okay, so we're going to look at an example of a financial aid award letter. So here we have an estimated financial aid award letter. Remind you that it's estimated, which means this could change. However, most likely it'll stay the same. One of the reasons it may change is like if you got an outside scholarship, like a private scholarship, sometimes what the financial aid office will do is adjust your scholarships with them. But however, let's take a dive in. If you look in, you'll see that we have here where it says your federal Pell Grant for your fall and spring semester. Both of them is almost about $3,000. The total was $5,920. They have a direct subsidized loan and an unsubsidized direct loan. Those totaling in 5,500 of the year, so that you note that everybody as an undergrad student will get the same amount of direct subsidized and direct unsubsidized loans for that year. This student also receives something called a Hope Aspire supplement. Here in Tennessee, our students, if they get a 3.0 GPA or if they get a 21 ACT, they automatically get a Hope Scholarship for Tennessee State Schools. And then we have here where this school gave them a pledge scholarship in the amount of 13,290. So it's good to know what you're being awarded, but the important thing for you to look down, if you look down, we have here where it says estimated direct costs. So basically they're saying tuition, fees, room, board, books, all of the costs that you would have to pay for that school year is about $26,000. They say 25,808, but we're going to round up to 26,000. So the total aid that was offered this student actually exceeds the cost of going to the school. And the amount that they're offering is 29,710, so about $30,000. So if you take into account, this is the estimated amount that I'm going to have to pay, about $26,000, and I'm being awarded about $30,000, then you can say, okay, this is definitely a school I can afford. Also, what I will say to you is if you are trying to minimize your loans, which I definitely encourage you to minimize, they can also actually definitely take out that unsubsidized loans. And I know I'm going fast, but I want you to be able to go and research some of this information on your own as well. But unsubsidized loans basically means that the interest that you begin to pay, that you will have to pay on those loans, will begin while you're in school. While the subsidized loans, you won't pay that to after school, and the interest will stay the same. So, um, this is an example of a good financial aid award letter because it's exceeding what they need, and they actually can remove some of the student loans that suggested. Student loans in itself is not bad. It's just that you don't want to be overwhelmed with them, and you don't want to come out of undergrad with a huge amount of student loans. For me, anything over $15,000 to $20,000 in student loan is excess. That's just my opinion. Okay. Another example of another financial aid award letter. Here you have a school. They're giving them a Cambridge scholarship. It's 31,000. So the first thing some people will be like, "Oh my God, this is so great! I'm getting $30,000 a year, 30 times four. Imagine." Um, and then there's also another supplement, what looks like a grant, and that's another $4,500 for the year. But you have to make sure you're taking into account what it costs to go to that school. This is a private school, and if you go down and look at the estimated tuition, that they have. The estimated price for tuition, the total is $59,293. So although you're getting about almost 36,000, the total grants and scholarship is $35,500 a year. The total price for this school, it's 59,293. So that is a big chunk of money to try to come up with, which would mean you would have to kind of take out loans. And so what they suggest is the $5,500 for the loan for the student, but also what they have is a once you exceed that amount, you can apply for a parent loan. And what they're suggesting is that this student will need about $18,293 in loans after they have taken out um, after they've taken out their student loan and they have used their grant and scholarships. So again, they will have $18,293 left over. So it's all a matter of you just looking at the award letter, understanding what it means, understanding what a grant is. You don't pay a grant back. A scholarship, you don't have to pay that back. Student loans, whether subsidized or unsubsidized, you definitely have to pay that back and pay it back with interest. So understanding at the end of the day what you will have to pay. The last thing I want to show you is schools also like to have you do verification. Everybody does not have to do verification. Usually you'll know if you have to do verification after you complete the FAFSA. It's just random where they choose people. We don't know how they choose them, where you have to verify the info you put on there. One of the things that you will need is a tax transcript, your parents' tax transcript. If you're a student that you have worked and you have filed taxes yourself, you will also need your tax transcript. So how do I get a tax transcript when they ask for it? First, I want you to know it's a different thing from your tax return. A tax transcript you need to order from the IRS. You can do it online. The request is pretty simple. All you need is your social security number, date of birth, the address where you filed your taxes, and you can request it online or you can request it in the mail as you see on the screen where I'm sharing with you. That is irs.gov. You can get that tax transcript. Another thing that schools typically do if you have to be verified is they ask you for a worksheet to verify your information, and it can look differently, but I have an example of a worksheet here. And pretty much they just want your social security number, all of your information. Your household information is important. You have to submit who lives in your house, how many people live there, who are receiving financial support from your parents, the age of those people. And then additionally, they usually ask you information about whether you're working, your parents' income. Is just kind of verifying the information that you submit. It is extremely important for you to do verification if you're asked to do it or if you have where you need to do that. Otherwise, you will not receive a financial aid award letter from that school. The longer that it takes you to get that information in, you're making yourself basically you're kind of, once schools kind of give out their money, you'll get less the longer you wait to turn your stuff in. So I encourage you to do this quickly. I know this video was quick. If you have any questions, please inbox us. We will be doing a more thorough assessment of award letters to show you in the near future. Thank you for watching this video. Share it. Be on the lookout for more videos on how to understand your financial aid award letters. Please reach out to us if you have any questions, you need any support. We're here to support you and to help you attain college success. Thank you. Bye.